It's set up to be the perfect storm on the basketball court. The favored 2-seed Norwich Purple Tornado taking on a Whitney Point squad coming off an upset win over number 1 SV last week. And could the Golden Eagles ride their momentum to a Class B title? In the first quarter, Norwich's Michael Sutton with the bucket, and that gives his team a 10-point lead. So it's already looking a little iffy for Whitney Point, but Zach Marsh gets the layup, and it's a 30-16 game at that point. Norwich was way too much this afternoon. Michael Oral's three-pointer puts his Purple Tornado up 20, and then in the third quarter, off the nifty pass, Kyle Edwards piles it on. He finished with 23 points, and Norwich wins big, 68-46. They retain their Class B title. Hey guys, how does it feel to be back-to-back champs?
Well, that was our goal going into the season, is to obviously get back to the sectional championship and obviously win it, and so this feeling is unbelievable.
We worked very hard in the off-season. We overcame a lot of injuries this year, a lot of sickness, and I'm really proud of my players.
Norwich will face the Section 3 champion 1 week from tonight. To Class C we go. Second-seeded Watkins Glen and number 4 Moravia. Early on, the Blue Devils asserting themselves. Dylan Powers for 2 of his game-high 22. But the Senecas make a run. Here it's Cody Gregory. 3 for number 3. And don't count out Watkins Glen just yet. Now Gregory's teammate Josh Teeter dribbles his way to a baseline J. The Senecas would get within 3 points late in the game, but in the end, it's too much power from Powers and the Blue Devils. They beat the Senecas 52-41, and after the win, some praise for hanging tough.
And it's a credit to the seniors that stepped up, and they were vocal in our huddle, and they responded on the court and at big times.
They're a tough team, so we knew it was going to be a fight to the end, but that just shows how tough we are and wanted to win that game.
Class C champs Moravia will await the winner of tomorrow's Section 3 final. On the ladies' side, the only 1-2 matchup of the day. Stack champs Oneonta taking on Seton Catholic. And this one was a matchup for the ages. SC, maybe they're wearing green for the St. Patty's Day parade today. Who knows? And early on, the Saints go marching into the tune of that Christy O'Neill 3. SCC up 14-9, but don't mess with a Stack champion, folks. Oneonta's Mariah Ruff just put all kinds of moves on Jamie Farrell for that 3. Yellow Jackets up 6 at the break, and then Ruff again. This time she gets in a little bit closer, but it's the same result, and Oneonta takes the title 41-33. After the game, the Lady Yellow Jackets were proud of what they've accomplished.
They're seniors. This is their 4th one. Just a bunch of kids that battle and compete and obviously have some ability to go with it. So just an awesome accomplishment.
It was something special because, it's all the seniors, it's their last time, so, everybody wanted to get it for them, and there's, 9 of them, so it was special.
Oneonta is still awaiting its next opponent. And in Class C, Harpersville taking on Unatego. And in the first quarter, a Shelby Matovich layup puts the Hornets up 8-0. And later on in the first, Unatego playing catch-up a little bit. Cassidy Newman hits the long 2. Her Spartans down 16-9 at that point. We fast forward to the second quarter. Savannah Mary misses, but Miranda Drummond gets the hoop and the harm. She had 27 points on the day, and everything goes right for the Hornets as they win easily 60-36. Afterwards, the team said they knew where the focus needed to be all year long.
I told the girls 2 things when we saw the brackets. I said, if you get to the arena, you'll have earned every step of it. And I said, I don't care if we lose games in January as long as we're playing in March.
We've been here more than once, and we're familiar with the core, and hustling was the key to winning.
Harpersville will play Cooperstown of Section 3 on March 9th in Oneonta. And with a full slate of games, it's that time, everybody, the play of the night. And it goes to Oneonta Yellow Jackets. Look at her roughing it out there. Mariah Ruff gets rid of her defender for the step-back triple to help the Yellow Jackets win the Section 4 Class B title. That's some serious tough from Mariah Ruff. It's only fair that our stop of the night is on the boys' side. Watkins Glen's Brady Myers thinks he has a clear path to the hoop, but not if Chandler Benson has anything to say about it. The reaction to boot after the monster block You know what they say, defense wins championships, and tonight Moravia is a Class C Section 4 champion. To the college hardwood now, senior day for the BU women taking on UMBC. And early on, there's one of the seniors. Mallory Laws stops and pops for two. Bearcats lead 6-5 in the first half. And then it's a little bit more. Some nice ball movement from BU here around the horn to Jasbriel Swain underneath. She sinks two. The sophomore also pulled down 16 rebounds on the day. And then UMBC says, hey, come on, how come I'm not in the highlights? Well, here's your chance. Ashley Lambert, she muscles her way in for the layup, but it's not enough. The Bearcats send the seniors out in style with a convincing 62-45 win.